Some of the biggest people in tech are writing or have written books. Reid Hoffman wrote a book. Sheryl Sandberg has a bestseller. Eric Schmidt's coming out with a new book next month. And now Japan's leading internet entrepreneur, one of Japan's richest men, the founder and CEO of the e-commerce giant Rakuten, has come out with a new book, Marketplace 3.0, and he's here in the studio. Hiroshi Mikitani. Mickey, welcome to TechCrunch TV.
Thank you for inviting.
Mickey, in about 45 seconds, your book's called Marketplace 3.0. What does that mean?
Well, we created a totally different, internet shopping destination site. We are very different from Amazon. We are very different from eBay.
Meaning more.
Meaning, we how do you call it? It's like an internet bazaar or internet shopping street where we have many distinguished shops, and each shop is very unique and have a different design. But we share the platform, we share the brand, and we share the traffic.
So Marketplace 3.0 is more like the physical shopping street?
Yes. So in our definition, the internet, Rakuten is not the super vending machine. It's like a real aggregation of the unique shops.
And I know that in your book you connect Marketplace 3.0 to Web 3.0, and I guess you see this as the e-commerce platform for Web 3.0. What is Web 3.0 in your mind?
Well, of course, the social network is about Web 2.0, and then now we're trying to come up with a new wave of e-commerce, which is social commerce and discovery shopping. But we have been doing that from the day one, from the initiation of our marketplace.
Mickey, when did you found Rakuten?
In 1997.
And for our viewers who don't know about it, how large is it now?
Our market cap is around, it depends on the exchange rate, it's changing so fast, but I think about 13 billion USD. We employ about 10,000 people. We're not just e-commerce, we do 38 different businesses in Japan. We are in 20 countries. We have internet shopping, number one internet shopping, number one online travel, number one online banking, fastest growing credit card business in Japan. We have the globally second largest e-reader company, Kobo, in Toronto, and so forth and so forth.
How do you compare with Amazon in terms of size?
So we are different, right? We do internet finance a lot, and the business strategy is pretty much different from Amazon, which is mainly focusing on first-party sales. Of course, they do digital, they do AWS, but the business portfolio is very different. So I think it's very difficult to compare.
Is Rakuten a global e-commerce play, and is Marketplace 3.0 your opportunity to leapfrog over Web 2.0 e-commerce companies like Amazon?
No, I think it's going to take time. Our model is, it took 10 years for us to build a foundation. But since we are aggregation of 40,000 unique shops, selling over 150 million SKUs in Japan, it's so diversified and the experience is so rich. And all these merchants are so connected with their fan base. So we are seeing the very stable growth and very the competitive service against the primary first-party sellers.
Mickey, are there any profound cultural differences between the way people shop online in Japan and the US?
Of course, it's not just about online shopping, but I'm a very strong believer of high-quality service of Japan, and we call this omotenashi service mind in Japanese. So if you go even to the convenience store or the fast food, you feel that people really are trying to provide high level of hospitality to you. And what I think the internet will be able to amplify the hospitality, not really try to basically standardize your experience.
So do you think that could be a uniquely Japanese contribution to e-commerce, the hospitality element, which is perhaps lacking in some of the more traditional e-commerce businesses?
I don't know. Maybe there are so many other countries which provide high level of the hospitality in various ways. But I can tell definitely Japan is one of the country which provide really high level of hospitality, and we would like to bring those service mind to other countries. And basically, what we are trying to do is connect the service mind of Japan with the very advanced Western technology.
Miki, Rakuten has been active in the US. You bought Kobo, you bought Play.com. You're a major investor in some other internet startups. How do you see the US market from your point of view, from Rakuten's point of view?
Of course, US is the largest market in the world. But at the same time, the emerging markets are growing very, very fast. And purely talking about internet shopping, the size of the emerging markets are relatively small at this moment, but I'm estimating they will grow very fast. And the percentage share of the e-commerce in those markets may become higher than those of Americans or Europeans or Japanese. Since the physical infrastructure of the physical retail is still weak, they may leapfrog the development of physical retail and really jump onto the internet shopping. In that sense, of course, U.S. is the most advanced and most important market. But relatively speaking, the emerging market will become as equally important in the future.
There are going to be a lot of entrepreneurs watching this, startup people in America and overseas. Are you in the market for buying US startups, for making investments, for playing in this market?
Well, if there's the company which makes sense for us, we are interested in investing.
What makes sense for you at this point?
Either we buy time or we buy
Time.com or time?
We buy time.
No, you're not going to buy time.com.
No.
That would be an inappropriate rumor to spread.
Well, I think basically the traffic of brand or people or some kind of more disruptive this service, I think, represented by many mobile companies.
And where's the disruption? Most of all, Miki, do you think in e-commerce, next generation, marketplace 3.0, Web 3.0?
So we have been focusing on the process, right? Shopping process, delivery, the price. The next is how the engagement.
The
experience, the discovery, and influencing the lifestyle of the consumers. Those will become more important.
Outside Rakuten, what e-commerce business impresses you as an example of the future as Marketplace 3.0?
Well, there are lots of distinguished vertical players.
For example, a couple of names.
Fab.com, Fancy, Etsy. There are even the very, very smaller ones, and very, very impressive. But what we are doing is basically providing a shared platform for even the small shop on the street can become like Fab or Fancy. That's what we're doing, trying to do.
Miki, finally, I think I saw you were number 240 on the Forbes wealthiest men in the world list.
Is that right? I didn't know that.
Well, it's certainly higher than me. How are you viewed in Japan? Are they proud of you? Are you the Jeff Bezos, the Steve Jobs in Japan?
No.
Or are Japanese people warier of online success?
No, I don't think so. Of course, there is, not. It's very difficult to generalize people's perception about people. Some people respect me. Some people probably, are a little bit jealous, to be very, very honest. But what we would like to do is really become the role model, not just make as much profit as we can, but so we are making very, very challenging, project to influence the Japan. I think I would like to see more entrepreneurs in Japan and more globalization among the younger people. So, of course, I'm a little bit controversial in Japan, but we would like to have push the push Japan in a good way.
Well, we like controversy at TechCrunch TV. And Miki Mikitani, the author of Marketplace 3.0 and Japan's leading e-commerce entrepreneur, thank you so much for appearing on TechCrunch
Thank you,
TV,
Andy.
and I
It's
hope
good.
to have you back when you acquire Time.com or Amazon or what other acquisitions you make in the United States.
Thank you very much. Thank you.